first look at this very good video. Oh, where'd it go? Where's dsfarblarwaggle? I think this guy next to One Man on Left is the second. He is a really good content creator, and I was very interested about this one. He was showing how
That's
the
basically
Merc.
all there is to it. The things that I am doing that differ from a regular trickster. I have two different aura wheels. I don't know if people usually get both of these. Maybe just one. I don't know. A little bit of extra aura effect. But more importantly than that, I'm using Whispers of Infinity, which again is pretty common in trickster builds right now. It's just a really good amulet. But one of the things that it allows you to do is use March of the Legion and get the Divine Blessing from March of the Legion for an extra aura. And that extra aura is going to be super high level because this is +5 to aura gems. And in here I have a Wrath, which currently is level 20. I need a level 21 gem. But so I'm getting currently level 28 Wrath. It could be a level 29 Wrath. And again, I have a decent bit of extra aura effect. Like, I got aura effect on my chest as well. Instead of, like max res or something. Just as an example. So it's a huge flat lightning buff, and then also in there is a Vol Smite, which also gets all those level ups, and they're both linked to this Empower and more duration. So we have huge amounts of flat lightning.
I should put
which
Smite
for
in
me
now.
isn't like that great because ephemeral edge tricks you just get a lot of flat lightning from your weapon anyway. For the mercenary, it's fantastic. And that's kind of where the like pseudo support part comes in, right? So we're just giving them.
Is Smite a smell? Can you cast on?
But then
cast when damage
taken.
taken.
Cool
Smite.
about this one, like I'm not gonna go over the basic trickster CI smite. What
is this tech?
Functional.
He's got some items here for the Merc for a clear. But I don't like the Merc. I don't like. Why is that though? It's like, it feels like I'm one more thing to worry about. It does give you more clear. It also beefs up the rares, and I don't know, I just like running solo, even though it is a new mechanic. Alright, I'm gonna run the Alberon's maps because they're selling for good money now.
Build on its own. Like, I'm not purely a support character. My build works on its own. And basically, if I want to go do some really hard bosses, I can use my Doriani's prototype mercenary and boost my own damage and do super fucking high DPS. But for the most part, for mapping, I'm like half of a support.
1 to 239. That is quite high.
The single target damage on bosses or like really tanky rares or whatever. But the mercenary is a.
How long is this buff?
Right now has kinetic blast of clustering. I'm stacking a whole bunch of abyss jewels. We're trying to get some crit. I don't know what the crit chance is. We got this unique one.
That's pretty long.
200% crit chance if I stack enough murderous eye jewels, which I do. Regular Stride of the Lightless gives a ton of life in pen. Death Rush for adrenaline. Yoke of Suffering for the increased damage debuffs. Wrath Pith gives a ton of spell damage. Willing Whisper plus Asenath is a combo where you basically are using these two items to get the Soul Eater from the ring. And yeah, that's mercenary.
Cutting him here.
Now, if I was to put another map in, I'm gonna do.
That's a lot of damage, actually.
I still end up playing the character because me attacking mobs gets the mercenary a little bit more responsive.
6. Wait.
Now, every time I touch a button near a pack of mobs,
6 point.
it just like
about 6.5 times the ES value.
Mercenary
so it would be
really
like having 2k more ES.
Which isn't anything like particularly new. People figured this out like the first couple days of the league.
I like this guy's videos.
But I wanted to do a character that was essentially like a fully functional character on its own, but also gets to take advantage of these super strong mercenaries for clear. And like Smite is pretty good because Smite's clear is fine, and the reason mine is particularly bad on its own is because I'm not invested into any clear, anything to help my clear, because I know I'm gonna have the mercenary for it.
That's big damage.
So I'm just spec'd into like defense.
Okay, increased duration,
damage,
of course.
Extra aura effect for the mercenary and all that. And yeah. That's basically all there is to it. The things that I am doing that differ from a regular trickster. I have 2 different aura wheels. I don't know if people usually get both of these. Maybe just one. I don't know. A little bit of extra aura effect. But more importantly than that, I'm using Whispers of Infinity, which again is pretty common in trickster builds right now. It's just a really good amulet. But one of the things that it allows you to do is use March of the Legion and get the Divine Blessing from March of the Legion for an extra aura. And that extra aura is going to be super high level because this is +5 to aura gems. And in here I have a Wrath, which currently is level 20. I need a level 21 gem. But so I'm getting currently level 28 Wrath. It could be a level 29 Wrath. And again, I have a decent bit of extra aura effect. Like, I got aura effect on my chest as well, instead of, like max res or something. Just as an example. So it's a huge flat lightning buff, and then also in there is a, Vault Knight, which also gets all those level ups, and they're both linked to this Empower and more duration. So we have huge amounts of flat lightning, which for me isn't, like, that great, because Ephemeral Edge tricks you just get a lot of flat lightning from your weapon anyway. For the Mercenary, it's fantastic. And that's kind of where the, like, pseudo support part comes in, right? So we're just giving the Merc tons of flat. But then other things that are kind of cool about this one, like, I'm not going to go over the basic trickster CI, smite, whatever. It's just the cookie cutter parts of the build. But one other thing that's cool with the amulet is it's reducing your mana, which is kind of, maybe would be bad, but it doesn't matter because we don't use our mana. I'm taking it a step further. I'm using a Militant Faith, even though I don't have that many nodes in here. I'm not getting that much devotion. I think I have like 70. Mine has LE damage and aura effect, but I'm not getting like a ton. I'm getting like 7 aura effect and 28 damage. But it's getting me the keystone to convert 80% of mana into twice as much armor. That doesn't mean I have very much armor. I have 2,000, but it's more to get rid of my mana. So my max mana right now, even though my character has a lot of int, I only have 115 mana. Tinctures work by burning percentages of your mana every second. So I have very low mana, which means the tincture isn't burning that much mana per
Oh, that's
second.
an interesting tech,
And I'm
Waggle.
using the Shav's Ring, which gives a ton of flat mana regen, which means when I press my tincture, it will stay on for a very long time. Now, right now,
That's
it actually turns off earlier than I
crazy
thought it
tech.
would have,
Wait,
because it's
huh?
per second, and I'm using the very low mana by burn 15 mana.
How do you do that?
Convert 80% of mana into 12.
Oh, power of purpose? This is some wonderful tech from. You see, when you want real content from a real content creator, this is. You get fantastic ideas. I had no idea. Now, the problem I'm having is, well, how do you even attack? Oh, because it costs energy shield. Righto.
Effect and 28 damage. But
What?
it's getting aura effect, but I'm not getting like a devotion. I think I have like 70. Mine has LE damage and aura
How long
effect,
can
but
you
I'm
keep the
not getting,
tincture
like,
up,
a
though?
ton.
If
I
you,
have, like,
can,
7
if you can
aura
keep the
effect
tincture up a
and
long
28 damage.
time, this is extremely worth
It's
it.
getting me the keystone to convert 80% of mana into twice as much armor. That doesn't mean I have very much armor. I have 2,000, but it's more to get rid of my mana. So my max mana right now, even though my character has a lot of int, I only have 115 mana.
That's clever. This is very clever.
Tinctures
Wow.
work by
That's
burning
clever as
percentages
fuck.
of your mana every second. So I have very low mana, which means the tincture isn't burning that much mana per second, and I'm using the
This is
Shav's Ring,
extremely
which gives a ton
clever.
of flat mana regen.
Yeah, so
Which
you have a
means
lot
when
of
I press my
regen, but
tincture-
the tincture burns very little.
It will stay on for a very long time. Now, right now, it actually turns off earlier than I thought it would have because of some weird server tick issues with having specifically 1 mana open. It's going to turn off at like 28 stacks. Once I get 1 more mana open with like a higher level Enlighten, like we going from 1 to 2, it'll get up to like 40 stacks on the tincture before it turns off, which is, I think it's like 28 or 29 seconds straight of my tincture being on. Which is pretty cool. It's just another little cool side effect of using this amulet with other things that you might have already had anyway on a trickster build. But that's pretty cool. And then again, the mana doesn't matter because the amulet makes us spend ES for everything. So like, I mean, you can see my ES is going down slightly from like automated war prize and stuff. But yeah, it's been fun. The mercenary clears super well. It does like okay damage. Like I think the mercenary on single target, even without like a ton of soldier stacks, it might be doing like 1 or 2 mil, probably like 2 mil. I don't know, somewhere in that range, like of DPS.
That's pretty
So it's not,
impressive.
like, 0 DPS added. That being said, if I want to do a boss and I switch to my Dorothy's mercenary, my boss DPS probably goes up by like 5x. It's like a huge boost. So I basically get to abuse 2 of the like really OP mercenaries in one build and take full advantage of both of them depending on the situations. Essentially what I'm seeing is mapping, use the Wander, like even T17s I'll probably have the Wander. And then when I want to start farming like Uber bosses, I can pull the Doriani's guy out so that I have really high damage.
I'll try that later.
On that one. But yeah, that's the build.
Do you have a kinetic
I've been
blast
playing it again for like really just like a day.
I think I do, right?
Of actually playing it, I would say. But it's been fun so far, and I have a lot of upgrades to farm because it's a CI Trickster, so you can farm like infinite upgrades forever of crazy min-maxing.
Yes, you can.
And I am looking forward to that. But for now, that's all I got. Thanks for watching.
Bye. See ya. Got so low key, like just really like chill, you know. Very nice, Waggle. Good information, actually. Okay. Enough. Let's get some real divines in here. I'll pay your fee. Here it is, void map. 'Cause just don't care anymore. We've reached the end of the league. This is the end of the league for me. I don't really, well, not really the end. I mean, if I die, hey, if I die, all the more reason to make the same fucking build again. I'm serious. I don't know what to tell you. Why would you play anything else? Thank you. This one I'm gonna run super fast. Let's time it. Let's play a song. Here. That's a lot longer than normal. Breach. Or Clearfell. Or this one. 7-minute song. Okay? We'll see how long it takes to do this. This is at least 4 div at max 6. And that's not because the price wasn't that great though. So let's go back to the beginning and enter. Okay, it's a void map, yes. Back to beginning. Okay, we're in. Let's go. It's about speed. Lab mat, I explained. Lab, I think this models map, you just go from 1 to 4 corners, touch it. 16k, yes, you cannot die. You can be the dumbest guy ever, you just can't die. I mean, maybe you could. I mean, I'll eat my own words later, but I've done like, I think like, I don't know how many of them. A lot. Never die. Just smite instead. Oh, that's not bad. Being bled sucks though. I have to find another great upgrade for this build would be bleed immunity. Just outright bleed immunity would be amazing. It would make you so much, because then you're almost in completely dot immune. Like there's no dots that will ever get to you. You're ignite immune. You're bleed immune. Four corners. I prioritize 4 corners. I don't care about the rares first. I kill the boss. Give it the boss first, and then we'll talk then. Portal back. All forts are done. Nope. Top left. Pull center. Wait them to spawn. Kill them. It's okay. They can't kill you. The apparition, the most dangerous apparition is Cyrus. Not Cyrus. It's Baron and his big slam. Maybe Cyrus not so good either. Okay, once it's open, into the center portal. Kill the boss as fast as possible. Dead. Take it. Back to lab. Now all I have to do is just kill off all the rares and you're done. That's it. This is 4 divines, 3 divines of 6 divines. Shortest time possible. Only problem is, can you acquire this map in large quantities? It all depends on who's opening them. Here, you just walk. The safest thing to do in this map is just keep moving and hitting stuff. The appers start piling on you if you just stay in the same place for too long. So, you know. So just keep moving, hitting, and then see those empty spots. Probably left some rares there. You know, you gotta tag all the rares. The more ES you have, the more comfortable you will be. That one, Baran Slam, that can hurt. 2k, 3k. I do not recommend this map without more than 12k ES. I would never run this map below 12k. You don't want to risk your entire character. But above 15k, I just don't see how you can go wrong. You also have 6 portals. You can leave and come back and it'll be fine. You don't have to like do it all in one shot. Now my time has gotten really bad because I'm missing one stupid rare. This is always gonna happen. Cut into the div per hour. Fob gun laughing. It's not laughing. No one cares. Well, it's done. The map. It's just you have to find the rare, and it's not done till it's done. So here, here, nope. Here, here. As always, finding the rares is the worst part of Baldos. If you have good coverage, I think the Merc deck was interesting because if you brought the Merc in with you and he had good coverage, as in he can snipe random rares that are hiding in corners, it would be extremely good for your clear speed. But as hard to justify. That doesn't see. It's nasty when you don't have. This is just nasty. I can't. Bad demo. Not my fault. I mean, maybe it's just I didn't kill enough the regular mobs. Possible. Oh, the corner rare has cut. I don't think this is a legit comparison. I'm done with the map by now. It was 5 minutes. It was less than 5 minutes, but because we were hunting down a corner rare, or I don't know what we're hunting down here. The map is complete. Rare will not reveal himself. He is hiding somewhere. He is extremely stealthy. Pro player at hiding in the corner. There it is, finally. We missed that one rare. Yeah, Baron, he hits hard. You back out, wait for the thing to pop. Thing came out, take the boots. Out, you know, if you wanted to, you can just quit the game, but portal's fine. There you go, leave. That's it. Total time was 6 minutes for a profit of 3 divines at least. So 10 of them. Oh, I still lose the fob gun. There we go. Strength, I think that's about 40. Probably. Of course, does he factor the selling time? Or does he give you the most exaggerated div per hour number? Now, that was a very easy map. Only problem is they don't exist. You know, at 10 divines starts getting kind of, you know. But if they go under 10 divines, 8 divines, I got one early for 7. People will sell you the map for 7. It is a great way to make money. This is the laboratory map, you know, with the replica Alberon's Warpath. If as long as you have enough tank, you cannot lose this map. I mean, now this depends. In an Iron Reflexes build, you can't die. That's also based on block. 2 days ago, he might negotiate. Watch this. We'll see. When people are Bad price. This is high price. You okay with 8 divine? I buy at 8. Make sure you repeat 8 again. They don't like to be haggled, and they think you're fucking them over. So don't take it personally. I try not to. They do. I mean, he doesn't like the tone of voice. It's fine. Try something else. Also appeal to their sensibility. They want to sell it right now. And that's it. I tried for 8. I got it for 7, so it's possible. You see? There you go. So it seems to me that if you say bad price, they feel insulted. I would go for right now. If you want the div right now, I'm ready to give it to you right now. They love that because who doesn't want div right now? Right now has value. Same in real life. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. There you go. Oh, did I put 4 divine? My apologies. It's 14 divine. I missed a 1. Okay, next map. Same thing. Exact same thing. This is the 3rd void map. Void. Yes. This is the bozos. They're saying the bozos every time they what is it? In fucking I don't know. Are you also secretly hoping I die and get miserable? Unfortunate for you, I don't really care. So, in fact, I might even have something to do tomorrow, like level a new character and regrind. Honestly speaking, that's how I feel. But yeah, I mean, it'll make people happy. I think don't go to the center. Levers, and then the mapping pattern is kind of important for your efficiency. I do believe going around the corners is probably better, because you will just miss fewer rares that way. And missing rares is a huge thing, right? Last time I missed one here, so like here, I might miss rares here. I think. Ooh. Itself. Okay, creation itself, we understand. Did I click it? Click, please. Thank you. Here, kill the rare. Tai. Miscellaneous loop. I forgot this. I forgot the music. To be honest, if you're serious about Valdo's maps, I think you turn off the music. There's more feedback from the sound, like what's going on. I can hear very clear what's going on. Like I can hear the whoosh of those balls, and no music is more efficient, but it's not as fun. But you know, it depends on what you want. People were saying not comfortable with Valdos. I remember that when some guy said I can't be comfortable with, like, yes, I say do not push it, obviously, ever. If you don't feel like you care, if you care too much about your character, like I did too, at some point you kind of go, I'm done. Then you just keep running these Valdos and get riskier and riskier until you die, you know? Go like a dying sun, you know what I'm saying? I think that's a smart thing to do. Because when you do like easy content now, you kind of feel it's kind of too boring, so it's a good time to start to revolve those. This time I did all of them like this. I'll now do the middle lever, open up, they come out, same thing, Appers will start spawning in soon. They'll pile up. Might want to move out. Move in. I don't know. Fifth one's open. Arena. Kill map boss quickly. Thing opens. Thing regularly. Whoops. Can I click this? I can. That's it. I don't know how long that was, but this too is 3 to 5, 6 profit margin on that map. 15 lowest roll, so 3. I put 3. 13, sorry, divines. If that's even gonna fly this, you know. $14, 13, there you go. Yeah, 13.5. Yeah. Go back and check. It's the laboratory map I like very much. 3 minutes ago. Not a bad price. You're not getting ripped off. I'm trying to assuage his fears. But if you think you can sell for 10, he's welcome to try it. I would never sell it for 10. I think that's a hard sell at 10. But he may want to be greedy about it. And he just listed anyway. So, laboratory, Nova-kun. Did I whisper this guy? I remember. Maybe. A whisper. It's fine. He wants to sell it at 10, then he's welcome to do so. Anywho, got enlightened. I don't know why. It doesn't do anything but give me more mana. I can't fit another aura because of it. It's kind of silly. I need to take another cluster. Which, in retrospect, not bad, because you're getting essentially 20, a whole other aura for a few points, it would seem. I mean, you get to run Flesh and Stone. And increase aura effect as well. I mean, you take a cluster like, perhaps this one? No, this one. AoE, restoration, 12 increased. Up here would be. Well, that's already like. Oh, this one's more about the effect, and this one's more about the reservation and AoE. Well, AoE is not bad. I don't know. 20 reservation, so a big reservation down here. And if you had 4 auras, that would be 32 damage. Okay. Let's go all the way tonight. Damn, it's this guy. Is he Korean too? Oh. Oh! Don't take offense. I hope you read the message. Hi. Oh! That server crashed? Let's go all The way tonight, you and I. Okay. Okay. Oh. So no trade? Oh. It's okay, right? Thank you. Thank you, sir. Fuck it. Of course, fuck it. You're never gonna run it. Don't let it collect dust. It's been sitting for 2 days. Alright, this is the next. I don't know how many fucking boots I'm getting here. Not selling at all. But, we just chain these back to back to back to back to back. Let's time it again. This time I'll do a more efficient run. Let's see. Turn our volume down a little bit. Wait, volume down 2 and just play. Keep track. Wait, I do this other way. How does this work? Why is it minus 1 point? Oh, yeah. Here we go. There we go. Timer. Same pattern again and again and again. This is what I call cranking out the divs, as long as people are supplying the maps. So again, this is a good map because of predictable layout. It's tight, predictable layout. 4 corners, right? So it's nice. I think the apparitions are the scary part for some people, maybe. But I think the mods on this map are the perfect profit margin for this build, as you cannot block, cannot suppress. No, you cannot suppress, you can block. And you can't evade. So that already rules out other trickster builds that are very common. Like, for instance, what was it? There are like, I forgot. There are builds that are, most of the trickster builds are basically evasion and spell suppress. So this is just nullifying that. But this one's block and armor, meaning that the downsides of no evasion and no suppress are completely ignored. And you have block, which helps immensely. Oops, don't knock through the portal. Helps immensely for the, like, it helps a lot. If I took off my shield, I'm at risk of dying. So the multi-proj from, is her name Veritana, the distasteful, spams a shit ton of tornadoes. Because you have block and recovery on block, on average I'll never hurt you. You'll get healed by it. But if you took off your shield, I would be doubtful of that. You could just insta-pop. That's okay. Oh. Okay. I'm quitting. This is how people lose their characters. Oh, I can't quit? Give me a break. So this situation where it lags in a void map, I would mostly say sacrifice 8 div, get out. And that's horrendous. GG needs to fix their game, I think. I saw the lag there was horrendous. You can die if you just sit. It's like you're just sitting there doing nothing. So I get out. What's going on? Oh, Albron sale? Cashing in. Are you kidding me? They reset the portals? This game is stupid. Well, there goes all the profit because Mr. GGG cannot properly structure their servers. DDoS on Japan. Portals are gone. It is not a one portal map. It is. Is it a one portal map? You're shitting me. There goes all the profits though. How lame. Yep, portal's gone. Very lame. Okay. Well, bad farm. No, there doesn't say one portal. Everything reset. It was a DDoS. The server was DDoS to death. And so I will not run any more maps until they fix their game. As that is very disappointing. That's an 8 divine loss, by the way, so even after selling these boots, I guess that's what people are happy with. They're happy with that, aren't they? Seeing people not profit because then they feel better about themselves. But yeah, that sucks because now you just all those void maps for nothing. So now, because of the server instability, I got out because, you know, so don't play the game. Oh, wait until prime time.